kind of reestablish your depth and see what you have there. And with the way Landry's playing now, DJ and Jeff switch off, Tyler, TLC, just where do you feel that is now, given how those guys are playing lately?
They've all, really played well. So it makes our depth look a lot better. Second unit's been producing, holding or extending leads. So, proud of all those guys for hanging in there, for finding their rhythm and their form and gaining a little connectivity out there. It's really important to have a second unit in this league, and our guys have really stepped up here lately.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Coach, you've often said that this team doesn't have the makeup to be, I guess, elite defensively, but you guys have consistently now, and this is 5 straight solid defensive performances. So what does it just say for an offensive team to start buying in consistently on the defensive end?
It's a non-negotiable if we want to reach our best level. So we have to buy in. We have to understand what we're trying to do, what our principles are, make clean reads and decisions, and play together down there. So guys have improved, turned a corner, however you want to put it, at the defensive end, where at least now we are cleaner with our decision making, our connections with one another, and are starting to have little stretches in the game where our defense is strong.
We'll go to Malika Andrews, ESPN.
Steve, the small lineup you started the game with, you also had some success closing against Phoenix with. What have you learned about the potential of that lineup and how you could potentially use it moving forward over these last 2 games?
Yeah, the small lineup is our closing lineup. I think it gives us a lot of space on the floor for our guys to operate. We can also be pretty versatile defensively. So, I think they're gaining a confidence and understanding that lineup, but all of our combinations have to improve and keep refining, keep getting better, because we know the type of teams we're going to face at the end of the road and what that's going to look like. So lots of improvement, but the small lineup is something that we feel confident in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bruce Beck, NBC New York.
Hey, Steve, they say road trips can sometimes galvanize a team. How would you describe this one in terms of unity, camaraderie, teamwork, and overall performance?
Well, the performances have been really solid, so really, really proud of the guys for their continued improvement and really just concentration, like coming to try to get better every day. It'd be ideal if these guys are bonding as well. It's such a weird season, a weird world, frankly, for people to socialize. And for me as a former player, I think it's really important that these guys gain a deeper understanding and appreciation for one another that allows them to enjoy what they do and to feel a sense of caring for one another, so that you see that in performances. So hopefully this trip is more than just a good record and some wins, and we can continue to perform and grow and also come together.
We'll go back to Christian Winfield with the Daily News.
Coach, does this game have the "we just beat the defending champs" feel, given that you guys don't have KD, they don't have AD, they don't have Dennis, you don't have Spencer, all these pieces moving, but you still were able to come away with a victory? Does it have that kind of feel to it at all?
I don't think we're getting too carried away. It's 2 teams that didn't have full rosters. I think we played a solid game and got a good win on the road, but we're not getting carried away. It's super early. We got a lot to grow and to develop into, and it's just a little milestone for us to take another step.
Last question. We'll go back to Alex Schiffer.
Kind of just touched on it there, Steve, but do you look at that Detroit game last week kind of as a turning point or a wake-up call, just given how you guys have played since then? Or is it too early to be talking like that?
Yeah, I think it is too early, and I'm not thinking about the Detroit game. Having said that, that was a low for us, and it did provoke some conversations and kind of a rededication to what we're trying to do. So I'm proud of the way they've responded since then. Obviously, we've taken care of business, but more than the wins and losses, I try to keep messaging the guys that, it's about win or lose. Are we getting better? Are we heading in the right direction? Are we learning? Are we progressing without a training camp with a new group? It's just really important that we take every day as an opportunity to get better, regardless of the results. But it also tastes sweet when you go out west and win some games.